Yeah, okay, so the evolution of boosting communities.
Yes.
Next up in the doc, yes, improvise, adapt, overcome. Right, boosting communities are now boosting marketplaces. They no longer use middlemen, officially. They're just a marketplace, meaning the guilds and individual teams can sell boosts on the marketplace, but they can still make money. There are a huge amount of WoW millionaires facilitating cross-realm boosting by offering gold swaps for a fee. So not just the community officially, just individual market traders manually in the marketplaces chat channels.
Indeed.
This is a very interesting thing. We've got some stuff here for Oblivion and Nova. So Matt, take us through that.
Yeah, so this is interesting where I generally just wanted to highlight, after we've seen the fact that Blizzard's changes have clearly failed. Right, we were pretty happy about them we're pretty happy with it initially because it was a good direction, but one of the things we talked about, we kind of talked a bit on this last week, but the spirit of the law was clear, but the letter of the law was what they can enforce, and the letter of the law is what goes around. And the letter of the law wasn't that strict. It was just community stop, middlemen stop, then that's fine, but the spirit of it is, we don't want this big pile of boosting. We don't want tons and tons and tons of things in trade chat. We'll let people boost because boosting's been a part of World of Warcraft since day one. It's just we want to take down the most of it. But that was under the assumption that boosting communities wouldn't skirt the letter of the law. And I think this is particularly interesting. I think I said the same last week, but Ian's a lawyer, obviously the game director. The fact that their first response wouldn't be, okay, well, if I were to change the law, I would expect people to just skirt the law to get the same effect. And that's exactly what they're doing here again. Yeah, you're right. It's like taxes on corporations. It sounds good in theory, but they'll go offshore. It's the same case of you can't just say, you're banned. You have to actually be careful to completely sort everything out. Oh, sorry. So what Oblivion have done is become Oblivion Marketplace. For all of our previous members, such as raid leaders, partner guilds, and any new guild is looking to boost, you're more than welcome to use our marketplace platform to secure buyers and start off your journey. Which is, that's pretty well written copy, to be honest.
Sounds good.
Yep. So that's the thing where, to clarify, any buyer that is found from the guild or raid leaders or any member of the boost will only be collected by a member from that group, will never handle the gold. So by the letter of the law, they're doing exactly what Blizzard say. They're now completely within TOS. They're not taking any money from each individual boost, but they're running the marketplace. And right now, I don't think they're charging for using the marketplace, but they could. They could charge a sign-up fee to list your things. That's
What's that fee going to be?
That fee would be money. Could be gold. Probably gold if they want to stay, reasonably sane.
If they don't want, they don't want a guy on cannon has a coaster to destroy them from orbit.
So that's a thing of they've moved to this, and now.
Although, if it's just a matchmaking service, technically it's got nothing to do with Blizzard. Doesn't impact anything in-game.
Yep.
And if that was to happen and not be super heavily marketed in-game, then you could say, well, Raybot's premium. Yeah. Interesting.
Indeed. Yep. So now they do this, and there's a lot of traders that will go through, now they've got new market trading channels where people will swap gold on servers for fees. And we're talking hundreds of millions available. So you've got this thing where now what's happening isn't that people are taking cuts from the boost. They're taking cuts at a later stage. So all the middlemen are now no longer organizing boosts. They're getting people, they're skimming off the top from people doing boosts in different servers and moving the gold around.
Tellers with a commission.
That's what they've become, exactly.
Gonna pick up that coffee.
Yeah, they've just started to becoming, okay, we'll now get around all this stuff by taking a different role in the market, but nothing ultimately changes. Obviously, communities aren't allowed to negotiate, but guilds can. Sorry, negotiate? Advertise, but guilds can. So there's a little bit of that, but the guilds will, you can fake being a guild, you can fake being an individual, that's fine. And it's just this case of they've worked around Blizzard's change very effectively and very quickly. And it's...
The gold swapping is interesting to me.
Yeah.
It feels barely TOS.
Well, I mean, what's wrong with swapping guild for a fee? You're like, oh yeah, you've got, we've got this server, just move gold. There's nothing wrong with moving gold across servers. Doesn't have any negative impact whatsoever. It's just the fact that it's now a layer removed.
Yeah.
Getting a bunch of money from boosting. So that's kind of it. There's Nova as well, which are more or less doing the same thing. They've become just, we're now a platform to connect advertisers. Well, they say advertisers with boosters, but it's the idea of they now advertisers with people who want to be boosted. So they're now a marketplace that connect people who want to be boosted to people who are boosting. They're still a middleman. They don't take any gold though. Mm-hmm. And,
Okay, so a 0% fee for management and banking. All gold split between boosters / guilds and advertisers. Advertisers 25%, boosters 75%. So does that just mean the advertiser, who I assume is leading the boosting group?
Yeah.
Because the advertiser, by the letter of the law, has to be somebody who is actually playing in the boosting party.
Yep. So, and here's kind of more proof that what it is if you go down to the next one below. Did you do a boost in Nova today and need to be paid on your main realm? No worries. Get paid on your main realm by sending me a DM. Oh, you did a boost cross-realm, which cross-realm boosting is fine. As long as guilds are doing it. Just no big communities. Boost cross-realm on the realm you don't have.
Yeah, because you can't trade gold.
Yeah.
Players on another realm.
Yeah.
So because of their vast amount of gold across so many different realms, you can go do a boost on another realm, and then one of their people comes in and gives you the gold for that.
Yep, exactly.
It's, fair play to all these guys.
Yep.
They're fucking smart. They're really dedicated to what they're doing, and there's, if I bench my thoughts about this and the game, I do have a lot of respect for the hustle they're all doing.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like a bit of a hate the game, not the player sort of thing.
Yep. So basically, Ian needs to get out the gun. He needs to get out the lawyer gun and start shooting people for doing boosts for this community stuff, because there's no...
He must have been a good lawyer if he could just go around shooting people. That's...
That's great. Oh my god. Yeah, he lawyered himself a fake license to kill.
Damn.
Yeah, he's just going around and Bobby's paying off all the poor people. Yeah, so that's a thing where it's just... This is still a plague. Obviously, I'm not going to talk again about why boosting's ultimately harmful for the general state of World of Warcraft and the overall feel of immersion in the gameplay systems in the world. We've talked about that at length a number of times, including in multiple videos. And I think just Ian needs to get the gun out and do something solid. And literally, we have to solve boosting, but boosting is a symptom of a problem. We need to solve the problem. They need to... Basically, if you're thinking about this from a medical standpoint, this is a symptom, and there's also an infection. So they need to give a very strong dose of antibiotics to get rid of the infection, and also something to get rid of the symptom at the same time. So here's your antibiotic, here's your painkiller, go to town.
Yeah.
That's generally, I think, the approach they need to take, because otherwise nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change. And I think it's just a bad thing.
Interesting. I would say just all of this, ban it from general, ban it from trade, add in, and this is something we floated last week.
Yep.
You floated last week. And it is to just add a chat channel for services that is opt-in, not opt-out.
Yep.
And that way, people who know what they want can go and get it, and it doesn't have to clog anything else up for anyone else.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then the vast majority of players who play the game get to log in and not think about the great temptation of just one token, and you don't have to deal with any of those pugs. You want the mount. You don't want it. You don't really want to deal with randoms in your plus 15. It's the last one you need. Or you only have 2 weeks to get ahead of the curve because you're just back from something or other, but you don't really want to progress. And World of Warcraft's difficult because it's like the you need experience to get a job, but every job needs experience problem, where you need gear to get in, but you need to get in to get gear. We can solve that for the low price of conveniently just under what a token is. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Enjoy your gaming life today with insert name of boosting marketplace now.
Hit up our sponsor email, and Matt will say the name of your boosting community in the next stream. Let's go.
Yep, absolutely.
Let's make some bank.
Yep, I need legendaries for my... I was going to say for my primal. What? Primal Tech War? I need legendaries for my shaman.
Oh, how much is a rank 7 Lego going to cost? At least we're in Ravencrest, so it's not that bad. And, you're a shaman. Fucking male user. I was a hunter for 2 patches. Now I am a clothy. Hopefully that means I won't have to spend all the money in the universe.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I'm actually looking forward to doing mage things, to be honest.
Yeah.
Even just the idea of rustling people up in PvP and mage, I'm like kind of down for.